Hi, this is Don Hoder from the Southpointe Marcellus Shale Chamber of Commerce, and we're here at the Shale Energy Conference at Nemacolin Woodlands, and I have a guest with me who was a key speaker during the event. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'm going to pull it up here. Dennis Yablonsky is CEO in Allegheny Conference on Community Development. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good. Let's get the mic a little closer to you. And I just heard your compelling speech about technology and some of the things to look forward to in Western Pennsylvania, and specifically, your data was very impressive with where we are in the workforce and the economy in general. So I guess one of my questions I start out with is, where are we relative to what my mother and dad talk about, the great 1960s?
Yeah, it's really changed. I mean, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of our low point, which was 1983, when unemployment peaked at 18.3%. And
wow.
30 years later, we have this balanced and diversified economy. We were number one in job growth over the last 5 years out of the 15 regions we benchmarked
15
against.
regions would be, just give everybody that's listening what that would be.
Yeah, places like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Cincinnati, Cleveland, Raleigh, North Carolina.
So we're getting better performance index or growth rate, I guess I'd call it, than the D.C. area?
That's correct, over the last 5 years.
Why doesn't anybody talk about this? It seems like it's a well-kept secret.
It is, and that's part of why I do these speeches, to kind of let
Right.
people know what the facts are. And, we've added population the last few years. We're getting younger and better educated.
Sure.
We've got 30,000 open jobs in the region right now.
I saw that. In fact, while you were speaking, I went to the website, which is imaginepittsburgh.com,
That's
correct?
correct.
And that website, you click on it, and it'll show you all the job opportunities. And I'm hoping my employees don't click there, because there are quite a few job categories and classifications that are wide open.
There really are, and that's part of the reason why we're starting to see more migration into the region. People are becoming aware of these positions and moving here to take advantage of them. But the region is doing relatively well now, and we have more people at work than ever before in our history.
So our unemployment rate is
7.1%.
And national average would be
7.5, 7.7, something like that, maybe close to 8.
So it's interesting. So we have a lot of people laid off, but there are more jobs available than there are people laid off. Am I right or wrong? Or is that an oversimplification?
I don't know if that statistic is exactly correct, but
Okay.
but there are the problem is that there's both an awareness issue, which is why we created this website, to make more people aware of all the jobs.
Great website, by the way.
Thank you very much. But second of all, there's a skill mismatch problem. A lot of the people that need jobs aren't properly trained for the jobs.
There's also, I think, maybe a perceived skill mismatch. A lot of younger people that I talk to, I'll say, hey, why don't you go out and try this, try that? No, I don't match up. I don't quite match up. Whereas maybe the companies would be willing to train them if they have a degree from one of the universities, but they're in communications. Maybe they're adaptable.
They do, and more and more young people need to get some kind of science or technology or math or engineering skills. That's what's required in almost all these jobs right now. I mean, manufacturing jobs aren't like back when my grandfather and
Get a shovel.
you have to be able to work with computers, use sophisticated equipment, and it's different. It requires skills, and there are places to get the skills if you can get yourself targeted in the right direction.
Well, good. Dennis Yablonsky, and Dennis's website, if you want to learn more about this, is
www.imaginepittsburgh.com. Check it out.
imaginepittsburgh.com, and I want to thank you very much for speaking here at the program and being with us tonight.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
Sure.